When people think about solar power, they usually focus on the blue panels on the roof. But there is a silent hero tucked underneath them that actually does the heavy lifting. It's called the microinverter. In the past, most systems used one big string inverter on the side of the house. But today, microinverters are changing the game. In this video, we're breaking down what they are, why they might be better for your home, and how long they actually last. To understand a microinverter, you first need to know what an inverter does. Solar panels produce DC, direct current electricity, but your toaster, TV, and the grid use AC, alternating current. The inverter is the translator between the two. A string inverter is like a string of old Christmas lights. If one panel is shaded by a tree or gets covered in bird poop, the performance of the entire string drops. But a microinverter? It's a tiny computer installed on the back of every single panel. This means each panel acts as its own independent power plant. If one panel is in the shade, the rest keep pumping out maximum power at 100% efficiency. So why go micro? Beyond the technical specs, there are two real-world scenarios where microinverters absolutely dominate: complex roofs and shaded areas. 1. The complex roof solution. If your roof has multiple dormers, gables, or faces different directions, like some panels facing east and others facing south, a traditional string inverter struggles to balance that lopsided energy flow. With microinverters, every panel is independent. You can put panels anywhere they fit, at any angle, and they will all perform at their individual best. 2. Shade management. In the solar world, shade is the enemy. On a traditional system, a single shadow from a chimney or a nearby tree branch can choke the entire string. But because microinverters process power panel by panel, a shadow on one panel has zero impact on the others. Your system keeps humming even when the sun isn't perfect. 3. Granular monitoring. Since every panel has its own brain, you can use an app to see exactly how much energy each individual panel is making. If one fails or is being blocked by debris, you'll know exactly which one it is. 4. Safety. Microinverters convert power to AC right at the panel. This means you don't have high voltage DC wires running through your attic, which is much safer for firefighters and homeowners. 5. Flexibility. Want to add 2 more panels next year? With a string inverter, you might need a whole new box. With microinverters, you just buy 2 more panels, 2 more microinverters, and plug them in. It sounds perfect, right? But there are 2 main catches. First, cost. Buying 20 small inverters is almost always more expensive upfront than buying one big one, usually adding about 15% to 20% to your total bill. Second, maintenance access. If a string inverter breaks, a technician just walks up to your garage wall and fixes it. If a microinverter fails, someone has to climb onto your roof, lift up a heavy glass panel, and swap it out. It's a tougher job, even if it happens less often. The good news is you won't have to go up there often. Most string inverters last about 10 to 12 years. But microinverters are built to last as long as the panels themselves. In 2026, the industry standard for a microinverter warranty is 25 years. Because they handle smaller amounts of power than a central unit, they don't get as hot, which preserves their internal components. You're essentially buying a set it and forget it solution for the next quarter century. So, are they worth it? If you have a complex roof, some shade, or you want the best possible monitoring, microinverters are the gold standard. They might cost more today, but they usually pay for themselves through better performance over the years. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more solar tech deep dives. See you in the next one.